YeahNah, I am Elaine Reeves, and today I'm at the magnificent Kokon Ecolodge here in Libassa County. And oh my God, I love this place. The boat ride coming here and the tour of the forest, the entire environment and the setup, everything is just so refreshing. And today I'm with the co-founder, but before I disclose who she is, we'll take a very short break and be right back. Do not go anywhere. You know how we do it. YeahNah. Welcome back, and I am Elaine Reeves. Like I said, I'm at the Kokon Ecolodge here in Libassa County, a sight to behold that is very relaxing, very eco-friendly, and very beautiful. So I'm with the co-founder, Lisa. How are you, Lisa?
Good, thank you.
How do you feel like this is such a nice spot and a great initiative?
Thank you.
All right, so you can just like fully introduce yourself. Tell me who Lisa is.
Okay, so I'm Lisa Antoune. I'm the co-founder and managing director of Libassa Ecolodge, and here it's Kokon Ecolodge, which is a branch of a baby from Libassa Ecolodge.
I like how you describe it, a baby. So let's talk about Liberia. How long have you been in Liberia?
I've been in Liberia for 14 years now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And where are you originally from?
From France.
From France.
Yes.
And what actually led you to come to Liberia? Why Liberia? What attracted you to the Liberian culture?
So first of all, I came to Liberia to follow my husband to be.
Okay.
Yes, is what brought me to Liberia. And then what I love about Liberia, it's first of all the landscape. It's just amazing. It's now to have that tropical rainforest we have in Liberia. In West Africa is very rare.
Yeah.
I would say even in the world. And the landscape, the palm tree, I mean the nature is super beautiful, and the people as well, very welcoming, warm, and it's what kept me in Liberia.
Okay. And for the 14 years that you've been here, have you been operating like the hospitality system?
Yes, so when I started, we worked on the side when I came, and then we loved the landscape so much. We say, why not having something where people could come and enjoy the natures in Liberia?
All right, so that means Libassa was established 14 years ago?
Yes, and we opened 10 years ago, but I came in 2009.
Okay.
Then Libassa opened in 2012.
Okay, and since the establishment of Libassa, how has it been as it relates to the market and how people pour in? How has it been since you opened?
Well, we started, gradually, and to our surprise, then it became very famous, actually, if I can say it like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and people really enjoyed the concept of an eco lodge, which many people didn't know about it, and and gradually it's known.
Yeah, so I think you have a very unique setup. You also have unique services that you offer. Were these setup and services built up over the years, or did you already have the concept before establishing?
So the initial concept was to use only local materials with the people here in Liberia, because in Liberia everyone has a very good talent. Example, somebody can touch a roof, right?
Yeah.
Somebody can fix bamboo chairs and a bamboo table and super nice furnitures. But when you come back to 2009,
Yeah.
nobody were using it in Liberia. So when we used to travel around the Monrovia and surrounding, we said, why there is this bamboo chair sold on the road and they are not in a restaurant?
Yeah.
Why they are not using this? The people they can use with their hands, and they are not using it for to show the beauty of Liberia. And it's just how we started. To at least for us, we had the land, and then we wanted to show what Liberia can do.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've been here for 14 years. You've been running the hospitality business for 10 years now. How was it like when you told your family and your friends from France that you were moving to an African country, let's be specific, West African country, Liberia?
Yes. So it was difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Liberia didn't have very nice
Reputation?
yes, and first of all, nobody really know where is Liberia. Even me, when he say, "Oh, I live in Liberia," I say, "Where is Liberia?" So I have to take the map and all. We didn't know it's a country, you know.
Yeah.
And then the reputation of the country. So it was not really. It was really strange for many of my friends and family, and they say, "She will not make it."
Yeah.
Yes. And then when we tell them that we want to do an ecolodge, they were like, They didn't really believe what we wanted to do. So they believed maybe we'll do a small tent and that's it, like a camping, you know? Yeah.
So how is it now that they've seen that you've like grown and you've also expanded?
Yeah, of course they are super proud. I mean, when we started to show the pictures, they say, "Oh wow." I have to say, I have a husband that can build. Really, he's the one that built everything from scratch. So it's actually amazing what he can do, and they are super proud. Yes.
Okay.
And they came to
visit
many times. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Friends and family. Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's talk about hospitality. Proud to you coming to Liberia and establishing this. Were you always into hospitality?
No, so I did I got a master degree in international management and marketing, and so I had never been in hospitality before. Except I grew up in my parents' shop since I'm a baby, if I can say it like that. Yes. And
yeah, your colloquia is picking up.
Yeah. So I learned also from here as we were moving forward. Then I also learned a job as it goes.
All right, that's really awesome. And finally, before we take a break, how do you think hospitality can benefit the Liberian economy?
Well, Liberia has everything to show when it comes to tourism, and we are still nowhere. I can say we still have a lot to do to reach where we should be as our neighbor in East Africa. But hospitality has a major role to play in Liberia, because when it comes to customer service, receiving guests, and how to welcome them in the country, we have a lot to do. But we already, I think, move a step forward from where we were. When I say where we were, all the restaurant and the actor for tourism in Liberia, we already move forward, I think. But there is still a lot to do.
And what are some of the challenges that you face so far?
The challenges, number one, will be the visa.
Okay.
In the country, you cannot have a visa on arrival or to apply a visa online. So it's a really complicated process for somebody to come in Liberia, because they have to go to embassy in their own country, and then it takes time, and then the money to pay a visa is $150, where over country in East Africa it can be $50, and you can just apply online. This is number one. Number two will be the price for the airline.
Okay.
When you have to come to Liberia, you know the price is like $1,000 to $1,500. But when you want to go to Gambia or Kenya, you can have ticket for $500. So why you will come to Liberia when the price to go to East Africa is much cheaper and easier? Yeah. So this is our major obstacle to bring more tourists in Liberia.
Okay.
Liberia has so much to offer. It's a virgin country. It's wild. It's unique, and it's beautiful and with amazing people. Yeah. But the process to come in Liberia has to be improved.
A little bit easier and improved. Yes. Okay. I think I can relate to that, and it makes a lot of sense as well. So we'll just take a short break, and when we get back, I'll ask more questions.
Okay.
All right. So just a short break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. YeahNah, welcome back, and we're still here at Kokon Ecolodge in Grand Bassa County, and I am with the co-founder, Lisa. So welcome back, Lisa. So let's talk about the name Kokon. Where did you get the name from? How did the name come about?
So Kokon, it's what the locals always call that place, because when you came, you have this big infrastructure monument from during the
World War II.
World War II. Thank you. Yes, so they call this place like up to the drum. it's what it means, Kokon.
Okay.
So we just keep this
You
one.
just kept the name. How did you get the inspiration to open this, and why did you pick Grand Bassa County?
Well, so it was during the COVID time. We were at Libassa for 4 months, and then we decided to explore out of our Libassa. And we came with our kids on a canoe, and then we came, actually the canoe, the fisher carried us after the Chimpanzee Island, and we reached on that coast, and we're like, wow, it's amazing. And then we went to see the village, the chief, and we explained them where we're coming from and what we are doing at Libassa, and they were so amazed. And actually, they are the one that after start to call us every week and they say, please, you need to come. We really need you here. They live on the island, as you saw. And so they wanted something, for them. So we are looking at it. Why not? We don't know, And then, we just fall in love with that coast.
Okay. And how long did it take you to totally construct this?
I think, we still gradually process, but 1 year and a half.
1 year. Okay, that's awesome. So you have Libassa and you also have Konko. Tell me how you balance the two, because I think you have to show your presence. So how do you balance the two?
It's not easy. This I can say it, but so long you get a good team, then everything can be happen. So the thing is to train the team to become to where you want it to stay. Yeah. So I mainly stay for now at Libassa, and my husband stay at Kokon. But sometimes we switch. Sometimes we come to Kokon. Sometimes we start Libassa, and then we follow up the team. Yeah. And I think the team they are doing a great job for now. You will tell me.
Oh, sure. Of course, I enjoyed the boat ride coming here and the explanation, and also the tour in the forest and all of that. So at Libassa, you have a sanctuary, like an animal sanctuary. Yeah. Are you going to establish the same here, or?
So here we are, as you came, you come through a mangrove, and then you came with the golf cart to a savanna, and then you came to Kokon Ecolodge, where we are surrounded by a tropical forest. So no need of a sanctuary. All the animals are in the forest right here. Okay. Yes.
And what are some of the animals we can see or expect to see when you're in the rainforest?
Monkeys, a lot of monkeys. We get a hornbill, a lot of different species of birds. I think 220 different species.
Oh, awesome.
And then when you did the tour, I think they show you a lot of different insects, right?
Yes.
And
all right. And also, what are some of the things that Konko offer, like services and fun stuff? What are we to expect as a surprise?
As a surprise. I don't know if it will still be a surprise after that. But, so when you come, you can do the forest tour, as you did. And we have some surf classes. So if you stay, you can have surf class. And we are going to do a village tour, where one of our objectives is to have a cultural dance troupe to welcome the guests as well. So
that's great.
It's a really process. And we have also a wood carving class.
Okay.
And the tour also, you will see somebody do a fisher net. So, it's a surprise also to keep for the village tour, but we are planning all what they are doing for their living is what we want to show also to the world, what they do, because they live in a community on the island, and they live with fishing, and everybody get their own position, I will say, in the community. So it's very interesting.
Okay, so these classes you're talking about, and you talked about the locals and community dwellers knowing how to do these things. Are you gonna get them on board to administer the classes?
Of course, is the plan. So the plan is when you tell them you are going to do the class, and then the money will go back to the community and engage more people to train more, to also, it's part of the hospitality, how to receive visitors and how to show them, how to explain, and then is a job by itself, right?
Yeah, sure, it is a job by itself. So let's talk about, you have Libassa, you have Konko, and how we talk about ecology and how it's growing, hospitality as well, growing around the world. How are you going to rate what the service is, and also your resort or your ecolodge with other ecolodge around the world? Yes.
So I should rate myself.
Yes, please. So that people know what to look forward to.
Okay. So I will try to stay objective, because
And
when you
humble.
rate yourself and humble. Of course, when you have to rate yourself,
But don't underrate yourself.
no, you always do what you love, by
Yeah.
passions and by love. Here we do everything about Ecolodge, meaning eco-green,
Yes.
meaning green tourism. And is what now more and more people are looking into it, because they realize that the world is turning into a mass consumption of plastic,
Yeah.
where we need to stop. We need to travel in a more sustainable way, is where the Ecolodge are coming in.
Yeah.
And if I look for an Ecolodge, different place of Liberia, of course, I try to, it's hard because you always want to compare with what
Yes, exactly.
you have. And sometimes, yes, I think, oh, this is great. Sometimes I say they could do better. So for us now, of course, there is always a place where you can always do better.
Yeah.
And it's where we try to reach to the perfection, right? But here we do 100% solar panel in Kokon Ecolodge.
Okay.
So it means we are not using fuel. Also, you see this bottle here? They are in all the rooms. So when you come to sleep, you have a bottle. Its offer is for you, and this one also is for you.
Yay! Yeah, heard?
You can refill your water to the dispenser every day, every night. It's unlimited. So by this, we avoid to use plastic. So no plastic bottle here. And when you came, you see Vagar, the person there told you to not bring no plastic, no container with packaging. So it's to avoid, we don't have no garbage here.
Yeah.
So we're not going to bring back garbage again on a canoe. When it comes to the food, we process everything locally, meaning that we don't buy frozen chicken here. In fact, the menu is all about seafood.
Oh, awesome.
So it's the fish from the sea that will come in your plate. Many people are saying they come here as well for the food.
Okay.
So we have seafood pepper soup, all the different African Liberian dish that you can experience in Liberia, you will find it here. And also fish from the sea directly in your plate, lobster and fish. The chef we have here, she is a super chef.
Okay.
She's amazing. Yeah, she participated to different competition before, and she got the Chef of the Year from Liberia last year from the WAFest.
Okay.
And then she got also the best platter dessert in Ghana.
Yeah.
She went to Ghana, and she got also the best vegetarian dish in Ghana as well. So we also do a lot of food, with local process. So you will have a lot of with cassava flour. So gluten-free, those that can't eat wheat flour, or they cannot have milk or dairy. So they use cassava flour. We use a lot of ingredients where they cannot be allergic.
Okay. So that's awesome.
Yes, and so we minimize the packaging for food. Same thing, no plastic, no container for things.
Oh, okay.
And this is part of the eco greens. And of course, when it comes to no plastic, no straw.
Yeah.
So the straw is a one single use. Maybe when you did the forest tour, they talk about plastic. And when you reach on a seaside, you will see a lot of plastic
The
on the coast, right?
and stuff.
And it's a disaster, not for only the West Coast, but for the world. So if everyone try to limit the consumption of plastic, then small step can make a big change.
Yeah.
So that's why an Ecolodge is for. Then the second thing is about community. Ecolodge is about hiring the community here and surrounding, and then train them to give them a job and to sustain their life with this job. So they don't go hunt animals in the forest. So you keep the forest intact for your children and the children of your children to still see the same ants, bear, and monkey that you can see in the forest. So this is one, and for them to improve their life as well. When you get income and salary, you gradually impact also the living of your entire family.
Yeah, so I see a lot of young Liberians working here. Also, you mentioned community dwellers. all of your staff, or if not all, how many percent of your staff are actually from here?
So at Libassa, we have now 60 people, and I will say 3/4 of the 60% they are from Libassa surrounding community, and here Kokon, they are all from Kokon and surrounding.
Okay.
Every night, I mean, they all live around here. Yes.
Oh, okay. So
everybody.
you actually employ people who live here.
This is the main goal of an ecolodge, is to employ the people here.
That's
and
awesome.
it was the condition. I mean, when they wanted us to come here, why we will take people from outside when we can train them right here and give them a job opportunity? Yes.
That's really awesome. So let's talk about a training process or the school you have at Libassa.
Okay.
Is it CSR or CRS?
It's a CSR, is corporate social responsibility. So first, the school we have on that side is called Butterfly Early Learning Center.
Okay.
We did it not in the intention of the corporate social responsibility, but it became, after we opened Libassa, it became a CSR by itself. We starting the school at the same time we're starting Libassa Ecolodge.
Okay.
So now we have 250 kids from nursery to grade 6. So
and how long has it been in operation?
Since 2016 we opened it, and the plan is the staff children to go to the school and also surrounding children to have access to education. Because when I came in 2009, I asked 4 children were in front of me, and I said, "Oh, what is your name?" And they give me their name, and then I said, "Please write it in the sand." They say, "We can't write." I say, "It's not possible," and they are 10 years old. So it's how I started.
Okay, that's great. But it's actually a great initiative, and I it's good to give people their flowers while it's still alive. You're doing a great job here, and I hope to see this expand as well.
So we now we are starting a school for Kokon Ecolodge as well. It's the plan. I mean, we start the Ecolodge as Libassa. The plan now is to start the second butterfly school as the butterfly school in near Libassa. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's also talk about. Let's say I want to have like events here.
Okay.
Just give me varieties or a list of events I can actually have here.
All the events are possible: weddings, wedding anniversary, birthday celebration, workshop, team building, anything is possible. Yes. Okay,
that's great. And even if you want to like do a proposal and pop the question here, it's a great environment to do that. Okay. Since the establishment of this new Ecolodge Kokon, how's the flow of people?
You know, Liberians love new things.
Thank you.
So
you took that right out of my mouth.
So the beginning is always super, right?
Yeah.
Everybody are curious. They want to experience that speedboat, passing through the mangrove, coming, discovering this new place here. Yes, they love it. And dry season is coming, and we are expecting also everybody to come.
Yeah.
And we are doing a package between Libassa and Kokon. I mean, you can sleep at Libassa and come for the day at Kokon, or you can come at Kokon to sleep and then go to Libassa to have your final dinner before you go back home.
Okay, that's great. So it's like a collaborating process.
Of course, it's the same bench.
All right, so Lisa, can you tell me about, because maybe people will be wondering what's the admission process and how much do you need to pay to like enter Kokon?
Yes, sure. So if you want to come for the day, it's $25 per person. And include the boat ride and then the golf cart when you came, and the access to the resort and the pool. And if you come to sleep, so you don't pay the entrance fee, but you pay for the night is $175 for 2 persons. It includes the boat ride, the golf cart, the night, the breakfast, and the access to the resort.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and then we get the suite. The suite.
We'll go in the suite. Yes, I want to go see the suite. All right, so what's your expansion plan? Do you intend on expanding anywhere else? Because you started at Libassa, now you're here in Grand Bassa. Are there any more plans for expansion?
Yes.
Do tell.
So we have a plan of 2 more ecolodge. One is in Robust Spot, in a Wacolor tropical forest, and then one is in Nimba.
Okay.
Yes, so the plan is to be open by next year.
All right, that's great. What would you say are the people who come to your Ecolodge? Are they mostly Liberians or foreigners?
I would say Libassa and Kokon is the same. Liberians mainly, and then of course foreigners. But as you as said, it's not really open to tourism yet.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of tourists. Whenever they can come, they will come straight here because we are not too far from the airport.
Yeah.
You see, we are only 30 minutes from the airport, and to go to Kokon is 15 minutes from Libassa on the same road.
Yeah.
So I have to say something.
Yeah.
Kokon is Grand Bassa, so they should not go to Buchanan. Grand
Yeah.
Bassa is at the edge of the road of Marshall, because you take the boat, then you reach to Grand Bassa.
Yes.
I just say it because at the beginning when we opened, people they went to Buchanan
Oh
and the
my
same day
God.
they came back here. I was like, oh no. Yeah, so we are in Margibi County when it comes to Libassa, and we are in Grand Bassa when it comes to Kokon. But it's just at the end of Marshall Road.
Yeah.
You take the boat and you reach to Grand Bassa.
Yeah, so let me speak loud in Kolokwa for you. So Kokon is in Bikana in Grand Bassa. So the same way you can use the kind of Libassa, you just use that same way. You can straight down to the end of the carro. You take your right turn. So you get there, in fact, you'll see the sign on the blue little arrow thing. Yeah, you see the sign there saying Kokon Ecolodge. And use that road and get on the boat and come straight. So simple English for you. So it's now in Buchanan. So don't go all the way Buchanan, then you come back. Just use that Marshall road to come. All right, Lisa, let's just have final words from you. You can include everything that we did not talk about. You can just say it out to the public.
I don't know. I think we cover most of the topic. I hope for those that came, they already enjoyed the Kokon Ecolodge. From what we saw on social media, is we have a good feedback, so we are super happy about it. The plan also, it's all the community here, they are very, very enthusiastic to receive any new visitors here. You can see it from their smile and from their face. So next season, dry season, starting from, we are not closing this raining season because we think that the sky is as beautiful as during the dry season.
Sure.
The breeze and everything is super nice and cool. So you are welcome to come from Thursday to Monday at Kokon Ecolodge, and we hope you guys, you will all try that boat and that golf cart, and please tag us on social media as you already start, and enjoy the very nice fresh seafood that you can have here at Kokon Ecolodge.
Exactly. All right, so can you just give us the website of
So the website is www.kokonecolodge.com, and then the front desk number is 0776 555 500. So you can send a WhatsApp, and then all the information, the details. We have Nikki, our manager here. He will be super happy to answer to all of your questions.
So let's talk about how do you do the booking process on your website?
So on the website, when you go there, you have a page with booking. You can book online for your room. If you want to come for a workshop or a wedding, you can send a request information, and then we can send you a quotation, and then the discussion goes.
All of those can be found on the website?
Yes, you can see all the activities, and also you can see all our contact details. You can send us an email. We will reply in less than a day or two.
I just want to say thank you for having us today. It's been awesome, from the boat ride and also the tour in the forest. It was really great. And the golf cart ride, we had great explanation from everybody, including the captain of the boat and your husband, who did an awesome job with some of the workers here as well, telling us about the trees, some of the trees that we haven't even seen before. So it was really knowledgeable as well. So thank you so much. And I would love to talk to you again in the future. With your expansion plan and all of that. So we'll keep in touch with that one. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
for coming here today. Thank you for the team as well.
All right. YeahNah, thank you so much for watching. And as it was for me, I'm pretty sure it was a really wonderful experience for you as well. If you're watching from out of the country, if you're watching wherever you are in Liberia and you haven't paid a visit to Kokon Ecolodge, you should come and pay a visit to Kokon Ecolodge, because this was a very awesome experience for me and the rest of the team. So till next time, I am Elaine Reeves signing out, and you know how we do it. YeahNah.